Entering payroll records. Some features discussed in this video are not available in all the editions of MaxxTraxx. Please visit scottsystems.com for comparisons between the different versions. MaxxTraxx Corporate Edition includes a built-in payroll module that allows you to track payroll, calculate wages, and print payroll checks. This module tracks both employee earnings and deductions. The module can be used to pay individual employees or register your payments to an outside payroll service. In this video, we'll cover the basics of entering employee hours and calculating paychecks. Please note that state and local tax tables and deductions may not be fully updated for all states, and some taxes may need to be entered manually. If you're not sure whether your state has been updated, please contact our support team at 800-996-9777, option number 1, or via chat at scottsystems.com. To run a company payroll and pay employees, click the Payroll drop-down and then click the Run Payroll box. Read the disclaimers and click Continue. Next, you will select a bank your account payroll is drawn from. Select the payroll period you will be running. Please note that even if you are running multiple payrolls, the periods must be performed individually. Now select the payroll dates along with the pay date. MaxxTraxx will automatically select the beginning and ending payroll dates based on the last payroll run. The pay date will reflect today's date. Change any dates needed. Click the Next button and review the list of employees to be paid. Remember, only employees for the pay period selected will be displayed. Make sure there's a check mark next to the employees that will be paid. After review, click the Next button. The employee payroll calculation window will now open. As you can see, the window is split in half. The left side is for wages and bonuses. The right side is for taxes and deductions. If the employee is on a salary or uses the MaxxTraxx time clock feature, the pay rate fields will be filled in. Please note that any over or double time must be adjusted by moving the necessary quantity to the applicable fields. The time clock entries for this employee can be checked by clicking on the Details button. If the employee uses some other form of timekeeping, the entries will be made manually. Note that when entering items such as holiday or sick pay for hourly employees, you will receive a prompt asking if you want to reduce the base hourly pay quantity. Make sure you answer appropriately for each employee. The commission and flat rate hours are automatically calculated based on completed repair orders. You can see the repair orders that factored into the commissions by clicking the Show ROs button. The actual commission percentages can be adjusted by clicking the Change Rates button. The rest of the quantities and rates can be entered as needed. If you need to make changes in the Other Wages fields, this can be done in the Setups menu through Default Account Posting. Please consult your accounting professional and MaxxTraxx prior to making any changes to these fields. On the deduction side, federal taxes should be automatically calculated. If you are a state that has the tax records updated, those figures should be calculated as well. Please note that the deductions must be entered in the individual employee's master record for calculations to appear. For states not updated, those figures will need to be entered manually. Towards the bottom of the column, the employer will enter any items like 401ks, cafeteria plans, and other deductions. Those fields can be edited and customized in the Setups menu Accounting section. Again, please consult your accounting professional before any changes are made. To enter employer taxes and contributions, click the Employer Amounts button and enter those figures in the sub-window that opens. This does not change the amount of the employee's check, but records those figures in the shop's various accrual accounts. If you have an employee who is repaying a loan to the shop through payroll, enter the amount you are deducting from their check here. There are two important things to note on employee loans. First, to facilitate an employee advance or loan, you must make the employee a customer as well, which can be done in the employee master record. Second, employee loans are handled in the $12,300 general ledger account. Any changes to that account should be reviewed with your accounting professional before making those changes. Once you've reviewed the record and are satisfied with the amounts, click the Next Employee button. Once an individual employee payroll is completed, it will place a withdrawal in your checking account for that employee in the amount of the payroll check. If an error was made, you have to open the banking register and delete that check from the register. That will void the payroll entries for that employee and allow you to re-enter payroll information. Proceed through the various fields for the current employee. Continue this process until all employees for this payroll period have been reviewed. Note that you can skip an employee if they had no wages for the period you are running. Once you cycle through all the employees for that pay period, you will see a prompt asking if you want to print the payroll checks. Answer yes to open the check writing screen. Answer no if you will write the checks later. If you need more information about writing checks, please see our video titled Write a Check. Remember, once you run payroll, the withdrawals are recorded in the check register whether you print them or not. For shops that enter their company payroll totals manually, like when using an outside payroll company, there is a different process. From the Payroll drop-down, click on the Enter Payroll Totals button. Select the bank your payroll draws from and click Select. Choose the payroll pay date and click Next. A window will open that is just like the employee payroll screen, but you enter the company totals in the various boxes. Because this is a company-wide payroll, the various state and federal taxes are not calculated and must be entered manually. Click on the Employer Amounts button to enter payroll items your shop pays. Note that the employer amounts will change the amount of the check here because you are providing that money to an outside payroll service and not accruing them yourself. After reviewing the figures, click the Save Company Totals button. Please note that this automatically charges the bank account register in MaxxTraxx you chose earlier. If a mistake was made, the entry can be deleted from the register and the payroll totals recreated. We hope you found the preceding video helpful. MaxxTraxx team members are readily available to provide personal assistance via several methods as shown here, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Thank you for watching.